Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Bowen. That's very neat. Bowen gets impressive. Oh, it rattles the bar. Searching pass he's played there. Ah, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Socek. And Juve. It's out for a goal kick. And they've got a throw. Now this could be a chance. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Pino. And it's Mitchell. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Socek. Somerville. Brennan Johnson. He's a sharp little ball here.
Johnson clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And the through ball. No, it's come to nothing. Disasi gets it away. Crystal Palace with the corner. They're first. Not a lot we need to say about that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Johnson. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Mitchell. Now it's Pino. Has crossed into the middle. A header! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Big chance! And there's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Crystal Palace with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
Oh, shooting chance! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Pino. Hughes. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Tries a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Crystal Palace have hit a... There's the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Bowen. And here's Castellanos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jeremy Pino. And it's Munoz. Little pass back. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Munoz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Tino goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Lerma. And Munoz. Tino gets into a good position. Ball is over the line. Not the most accurate pass. Aim forwards. And here's Johnson. Shot at goal! And one more try! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Crystal Palace visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Souček. Somerville. Looking for options for movement. It's a good-looking delivery, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Lerma. Nicely spread. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Munoz. Lerma. He's having a hit! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at
quick
it.
to get it back. Oh, that's neat. And it's played it. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Castellanos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Munoz. Richards. It's a pretty loose pass. Lacroix. Brennan Johnson. Tino. Bowen. Now it's Castellanos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a searching pass. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's neat. And it's played it. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Castellanos clearly...
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Things already rolling. Now it's Pina. Takes a shot! Bowen. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Jarrod Bowen is a player that you're going to like a lot because of his energy, his all-action style, his setups, his goals. Some would refer to him as a kind of an inside right in the language of the day, but he's a real workhorse. I mean, he puts a great shift in, and first and foremost, any manager will settle for that.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a great chance! They've scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that has not gone well. Johnson. And it's Hughes. Hughes. This is promising. And here's Pino. Shoots! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeremy Pino certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It's a searching pass. And the ball is out of play. Opts for safety. Johnson. Munoz. And it's Lerma. Tries to pass it through. Mavropanos. And Bowen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hughes. He's rising! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
West Ham disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Munoz. Brennan Johnson. Nice looking ball. Tino. It's a goal kick. And it's Pino. Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. Munoz hits it first time! Disasi. Crystal Palace leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Castellanos. Castellanos! A real chance and a real let-off.
West Ham have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Mitchell. Castellanos. Spread to the right. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And here's Pino. Played out wide. Mitchell wants to run onto this. Pino might just make this. Mitchell. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Hughes. He's sling. Oh, great leap!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Mitchell. And here's Pino. And he shoots! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Crystal Palace are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shooting! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Walker Peters really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bowen plays it short. Goes for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
West Ham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Pino. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Socek. Now it's Johnson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Munoz. And it's Munoz. Oh, good taken. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Now it's Castellanos. Pass is just off target. Lerma. That's a smartly directed ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get... In he goes again! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully... Castellanos! It is a very, very good save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Crystal Palace have scored 2 quick goals here. And he's intervened well there. Somerville.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Munoz. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Hughes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bowen. Referee has just said play on.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mitchell. And it's Pino. Now it's Johnson. Hughes. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the
And
keeper...
they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's neat. And it's played it. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Castellanos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Munoz. Richards. It's a pretty loose pass. Lacroix. Brennan Johnson. Pino. Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? An early chance there, first of the game.
incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Richards clears it away. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Somerville. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Hughes. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's taking no chances there. Passes short and sharp. He's on it. Can he get away? Goes for a shot! Goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jeremy Pino. And it's Lerma. Spread to the right. Munoz. He has found a way through. And the keeper beats it away. Disasi. And Bowen. Somerville. And here's Castellanos. Lacroix. And it's Mitchell. For Lerma. Lacroix. Munoz. And here's Castellanos. Now this could be a chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ambitious ball here. Disasi clears it away. Bowen. Tino has the space to scheme. Pino's cross. Hermansen claims it, safe hands. Crystal Palace leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Castellanos. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Munoz. For Lerma. And it's Hughes. Crosses it in. It's a goal kick. And it's Bowen. Space for him to turn and look. Flings in across. And that's been well dealt with. West Ham have got it back and they'll have another go. Jeremy Pino. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pino's cross. Disasi. Socek. Now Somerville. Great vision. It's a promising position. And he's straight offside. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Johnson. Hughes tries to dink it through. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Somerville.
West Ham really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Might be danger here. A real chance! Well now, it's fallen loose again! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Munoz. He's free, he has... There's the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Castellanos. Hughes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mitchell running with intent. Opts to play it back. Decent chance! And he hits the net. And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 19.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Somerville tries to play it through. WHU. Now here's the delivery, punched away. And here's Casting, chance for a shot! Mitchell. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mitchell gets across to intercept that. Lacroix. And it's Mitchell. It's Hughes. And it's Lerma. Somerville. And here's Johnson. And here's Johnson. Plenty to aim at here. Johnson! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Crystal Palace go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brennan Johnson. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Lerma. Oh, super! He's having a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Crystal Palace, palpably stronger, better, superior.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had it taken off him. Munoz. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Mitchell. Now the ball. Impressive jump! Oh, brilliant save!
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Somerville. Can he get it through? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a decent clearance. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Johnson. Hughes. Shifted it to the flank. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Crystal Palace have their second corner now. And it's Munoz. Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb.
Munoz clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Crystal Palace have their third corner. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Corner number 4 coming up here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bowen. No, that's been intercepted. Lerma. And it's Munoz. He's having a pop! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Somerville. But that has not gone well. And here's Johnson. Johnson! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Lerma. And Mitchell. Munoz. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Lacroix kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Crystal Palace looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Munoz. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, important interception. Mavropanos. And it's Bowen. Not the most accurate pass. Souček. Mitchell, who's set up one goal so far. This is a promising build-up. Munoz. Munoz. Oh, beautiful. And the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
They're up to 5 corners now. Walker-Peters can get it clear. And it's Munoz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a pretty loose pass. Just past the 40th minute mark. Munoz. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's lofted. Towering header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Castellanos. Now it's Somerville. Mitchell. For Lerma. Hughes has found the net here, of course. And here's Johnson. And it's Munoz. Real chance! Somerville.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? And he skips past his man. Now the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Johnson. Munoz. Johnson. Disasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Somerville.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Johnson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Munoz. Juve calmly anticipates. Castellanos. Plays a sharp little ball here. Henderson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Castellanos. And there's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's neat. And it's played it. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Castellanos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Lerma. And it's Munoz. Tries to pass it through, and he shoots! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mitchell. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Johnson. Pass is just off target. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, that's clever. Oh, nice touch. Looking to play him in. Delivers the ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Somerville. Now it's Castellanos. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And it's played in. Nice interception, well timed. And it's slung out wide. Yeremy Pino. And here's Castellanos. Now that looks a decent ball. Hughes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lerma. Nicely spread. And it's Munoz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross needs to be good. And a chance! Oh, horrible miscue.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Jeremy Pino. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mitchell is onto this. Looking for the far post. He's rising! Well, that is remarkable.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's made its way to him. Walker-Peters. It's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's going wide left. Now it's Castellanos. Bowen aimed beyond the defence. And it's Pino. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Castellanos. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Johnson. Now it's Pino. Walker-Peters. Bowen. West Ham do have a chance to counter here. Pino might just make this. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Pino. Looking for options for movement. And here's Pino. And he whips it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Spread out to the left. Hughes. Jeremy Pino. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's come to nothing. And the counter is on. Now it's Somerville. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Shot a goal! And it's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Minutes is number 7.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Bowen. Hughes. Munoz.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bowen is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lerma. And it's Lerma. And here's Pino. And it's Lerma. And Mitchell. Some really good ball movement. Played with finesse. Out of play for a goal kick. Somerville. Pass somewhat off target. Jeremy Pino. And here's Castellanos. Lacroix. Richards. Lacroix. And Richards. And it's Lerma. Mitchell receives it in a wide position. And he's picked it up out wide. Pino's cross. A header! Goal! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So now the difference is 3. Souček. And here's Bowen. Good read, needed to be. That's destined for the flank. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. Hughes. And he's forced to go back. And Munoz looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's the shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Jeremy Pino. Oh, they could break here. Munoz. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Souček. Swings it across. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Castellanos. Now it's Souček. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now he's off and running. And here's Castellanos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Lerma. Hughes, played out to the left flank. Opts for safety. And it's Mitchell. It's Hughes. Quality ball. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Castellanos. Oh, this is a great position. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Now it's Pino. And that is out of play. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hughes. Mitchell did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This looks promising. And it's Munoz. Oh, sweet feet. Forced to go back. Chance, surely! And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And yes, it's him again. Crystal Palace are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Juve skims one in, and they've been given a corner. Tries to get it clear. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Socek. Now it's Castellanos. And that has been slung wide. And that's played in low. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Pino. Juve cuts out the pass. Bowen. West Ham are looking to break at pace. And here's Castellanos. Spread it left. Oh, he's played it. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
After 80 minutes.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Castellanos.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Nicely shaped ball. Pino is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mavropanos. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Crystal Palace have reclaimed it. Mavropanos. Souček pokes it out wide. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
West Ham may be down, but not out just yet.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nice bit of trickery. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Johnson. Plays a sharp little ball here. So no flag here. No way through, so back it comes. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And he's taking no chances there. Referee's given a throw. And it's Mitchell. Castellanos. Walker-Peters. Now it's Bowen. Hangs in across. Munoz tries to clear. Crossed. Getting up there! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Diouf. Is there any support? He might not need it. Place it in low.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
4 extra minutes added on. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. Crystal Palace clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bowen now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hughes, can he get on the end of this? Oh, played right into his path. Pino gets into a good position. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Well, this is surely their last chance. Now, can he find a finish? And the ball is out of play. And it's Bowen. Mitchell does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space. Lerma providing an outlet to get it back. Oh, that's neat. And it's played it. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Castellanos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Munoz. Richards. It's a pretty loose pass. Lacroix. Brennan Johnson. Tino. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So straight into the action. And it's played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pino! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Jeremy Pino cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Johnson. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Jared Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is an...
Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Lerma. And it's Mitchell. Great vision. He has found the way through. Pino!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Walker-Peters. And Mavropanos. Munoz. It's a really well-measured ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lerma. And it's Lerma. Distributed tidily. And here's Johnson. And it's Lerma. Shot could be on. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Crystal Palace presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So this the chance to fire his team in front. One-nil, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
West Ham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicely spread. Walker-Peters. Castellanos. Lacroix gets it away. Lerma. Over to the right flank. And it's made its way to him. Pino! Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's in a great position here. Gives it back. That's a delicate pass. Johnson. It's out for a goal kick. Hughes. Johnson. Looking for the run. Munoz. Chance, surely! And he's following up! And we have our very first corner. And that was somewhat errant. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shifted upfield. Lerma. And Johnson. Johnson, oh, great leap! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending of the desperate variety. Flashes it across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Opts to play it back. Oh, good spread. That's going... He's there to head it! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Crystal Palace are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Quarter of an hour played. Picked out brilliantly. He's beat. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Jeremy Pino actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Tries to pass it through. He's onside. And he whips it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And it's Bowen. This looks promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Castellanos. Tino venturing down the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's straight offside. Crystal Palace have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Mavropanos. Somerville. And Juve. And the counter is on. Mitchell. Now it's Pino. Walker-Peters. Bowen. Bowen.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Oh, terrible pass. Ball's gone out of play. Richards. Lacroix. And Richards. And it's Munoz. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted. Somerville. Castellanos. Juve. Incoming delivery. Impressive jump. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Lerma. Great chance! Somerville. Castellanos. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bowen. Somerville. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Here's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Johnson. And it's Munoz. Hughes. Johnson! Harmlessly behind. Lerma. And Mitchell. And it's Hughes. Munoz. Nice bit of skill. Oh, he's having a go! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Castellanos. Is there any... He's having a shot! That's going to go a long way. Mitchell. And it's Pino. Takes on his marker. Lerma. Bowen. Lerma. Brennan Johnson. And it's Lerma. It's Hughes. Has a look and plays it forward. Lerma. And he's intervened well there. And it's Munoz. And here's Johnson. Knocks it into space. Somerville. Bowen.
Crystal Palace have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Souček. And it's Bowen. Now it's Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Swings in across. And that should get the job done. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a sharp pass. And here's the chance to counter. Lerma. Brennan Johnson. Munoz, who's set up one goal so far. Johnson, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mavropanos clears it away. Souček. Crystal Palace heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And Walker-Peters. Bowen. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Surely now! That's put paid to the danger. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. That'll be a throw. WHU gets into a good position. There's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Lerma gets over and intercepts. Johnson looking to add to his goal. And here's Pino. That's really nicely played. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Hughes. Spread to the right. Looking to play him in. Cross goes in there. There's the header! That could, this time, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. Souček and Dizazi, Somerville, and it's Souček and Juve. Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly onside here. Nice control, lofted in. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hughes, that's destined for the flank. Mitchell. And it's Pino. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Crystal Palace are having a ball here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Johnson proves just a little bit too strong. Disasi. Now Somerville. There's a searching pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Munoz. Brennan Johnson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Castellanos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. Johnson turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Munoz. Richards. And Johnson. Johnson's cross. And he's there to clear it. And he's forced to go back. He's picked his way through. Quick look, then plays it in. Lerma gets it clear. And that is the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half quick to get it back. Oh, that's neat. And it's played it. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Castellanos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Munoz. Richards. It's a pretty loose pass. No way through there. And here's Johnson. Tino receives it in a good position here, and he shoots! And that has faded wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
West Ham are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Walker-Peters. Now can he find a finish? Somerville! It's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
After 49 minutes is number 7.
West Ham get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Somerville.
Somerville really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Mitchell. Mitchell touches it back. Nicely weighted ball. Tino. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Done delicately. Pino's cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mavropanos. And it's Bowen. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Tries the cross. And the ball is out of play. Walker-Peters. Opts for safety. Lacroix. Crystal Palace ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Played out to the left flank. Could move up a gear here. Lacroix. Hughes. And it's Mitchell. Good ball, good take. And Richards. And it's Lerma. Passes short and sharp. Cross into the box. He's rising! And that is a truly outstanding save. Mitchell. Bowen. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Mitchell. Now it's Lerma. Oh, he's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Towering header! Off the post! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's going wide left. Johnson. Spread out to the left. Tino has it out wide and in space. And that's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has been cut short. Yeremy Pino. Lerma looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Hughes. Munoz. Can he latch on to this?
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Now it's Castellanos. Now it's Somerville. There's the shot! Mitchell. It's Hughes. It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Johnson finds himself offside. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Munoz. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Mitchell. Forced to go back. Shoots! Chance for a shot! Mitchell. And it's Hughes. A probing pass. Oh, shooting chance! Somerville. Now it's Castellanos. And he's in on goal. A lot of space there. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Now it's Bowen. Walker-Peters. And he's managed to get free. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Souček. And here's Castellanos. Tries one from range. Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself. Bowen picks it up from the goal kick. Well, that has not gone well. Hughes. Bowen in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he can thump it away. And the finish! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Now it's Castellanos. Oh, good-looking ball. Johnson gets on his bike and on the move. Mavropanos makes the interception. Somerville. And here's Pino. It's a pretty loose pass. Castellanos. Aims beyond the defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's the throw. And he won't reach that. Richards. Munoz. And it's Pino. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played into space. Oh, sweet feet. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Pino. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Pino. He's on it, can he get away? Getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Richards. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good effort from distance. It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 79 minutes is number 11, Castellanos.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Ball is over the line. Jeremy Pino. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. It's a goal kick. West Ham have reclaimed it. And it's Lerma. Now this could be a chance. Threads one in. Hangs in across. Hermansen deals with that nice and simple. Shot a goal! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Number 19.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Out for a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been drilled in.
West Ham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hughes. Always onto this. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Somerville. Hughes. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Pino. Lerma. 5 minutes left on the clock. He shifted it to the flank. And Munoz. Played with finesse. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bowen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's been shifted off it. Somerville. Threads one in. Castellanos has it in a wide position. Oh, well played. Quality ball. Jeremy Pino. Richards. Lerma. And it's Lerma. That's a good ball out wide. Munoz. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
4 added
That
minutes
pass
has been
surprised
indicated.
everyone, and not in a good way. 4 added minutes on the board. Can he get it through? And the shot! Bowen. Somerville. And Jude. This is it then, now or never. Johnson. So what can they make of this? Now it's Johnson. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Plays it across, he leaps for it! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Crystal Palace now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. Souček. Now it's Somerville. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's neat. And it's played it. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Castellanos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Munoz. Richards. It's a pretty loose pass. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope. He's shooting! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Lerma. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Jarrett Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never say die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Aimed at the far side, punched away. Throw in. Somerville. Juve. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Johnson. Johnson running with the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Juve. Now it's Castellanos. Castellanos! Brilliant from Castellanos! A finish right from the top draw. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. That'll be a throw. Souček. That's going wide left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Pino. And it's Pino. Hughes. And it's Mitchell. Walker-Peters. Disasi. Now, can they get him away? Ah, that's a fine interception. Mitchell. And it's Hughes for Lerma. Nicely weighted ball. Souček. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Castellanos. That has been slung wide. And here's Castellanos. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Richards. Played into space out wide. Munoz has it out wide and in space. And here's Pino. Shoots! Souček. Disasi. And he's in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Munoz. Spread out to the left. And that's been drilled in. Tino gets flagged offside. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Bowen.
Crystal Palace are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mitchell. Crossed into the middle. Munoz. And here's Johnson. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 17 minutes is
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Cross goes in there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That wasn't the greatest of balls. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's made its way to him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, shooting chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Somerville. Takes on his marker. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Munoz. And it's Lerma. Out towards the flank. Johnson has it in a wide position. Castellanos. Hughes. Johnson. Crystal Palace do have a chance to counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Castellanos. Tries to pass it through. Walker-Peters picks it up now. That's a decent clearance. Chance to shoot! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Number 19.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Plays the return pass. Out for a throw. Lerma kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Johnson. And it's Munoz. It'll be a throw-in. They get a throw in. That's a sharp pass. WHU. Now it's Somerville. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lacroix. Oh, can he get onto this? Munoz. Lerma. And it's Munoz. And Munoz. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's had a shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Mitchell. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Jeremy Pino. And the counter is on. Mitchell. Jeremy Pino. Now it's Hughes. Jeremy Pino. Nice looking ball. Now it's Johnson. Engage. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bowen. Johnson. Hughes. And Mitchell. Johnson. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Pino. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, super ball! And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is ended up in no man's land. Somerville. Castellanos. Tries to thread one through. Somerville gets into a good position. And that's played in low. And a shot! No, he's missed it. Now it's Somerville. Hughes makes the interception. Munoz. For Lerma. And it's Munoz. Somerville did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they can counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! Into the lead once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
West Ham have their lead. There will be a throw-in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Played out to the left flank. Hughes. Hughes, tidy with his distribution. Brennan Johnson. Hoisted in. Impressive jump. Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Walker-Peters, looking for the run. It's a promising position. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. Somerville. Castellanos. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Johnson. Now the delivery. West Ham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played. Somerville. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Lerma. Oh, this is a great chance! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought...
Castellanos! And one more try! And that is well cleared. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shin to shin, bicep to... And no, that was never going to make it. This looks promising. Somerville. Juve. Oh, sweet feet. Hangs one in. Big chance! Tries one from range. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and that is a quick to get it back. Oh, that's neat. And it's played it. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Castellanos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Peter, I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, few would have predicted a scoreline like this. After all of that, we are still level at the break somehow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Munoz. Can he get it through? Real chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Souček. And Bowen. And it's Souček. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Drills one in. Chance to shoot! And Munoz.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Picked out brilliantly, and he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again,
I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Munoz. And it's Hughes. Castellanos. Mitchell. Lerma. And here's Pino.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Pino. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Pino. Looking to play him in. Mitchell receives it in a wide position. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mitchell. Jeremy Pino. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Souček. And it's Bowen. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hughes. Mitchell.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
WHU plays a sharp little ball here. Somerville finds himself offside. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hops for safety. Mitchell. Now it's Pino. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ball is over the line. And it's Munoz. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Referee's given a throw. Ambitious ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Mavropanos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it out wide. He's in here! It is a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Munoz. And the counter is on. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And it's Munoz. Here comes the cross. Walker-Peters. Somerville. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Mitchell did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Munoz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Crystal Palace have their second corner now. That's put paid to the danger. Lacroix. And it's Mitchell. And here's Pino. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Crystal Palace, visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Somerville. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. WHU. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Now it's Johnson. And the finish! And again! So, third corner of the game. And he's there to get it away. Lacroix. Munoz. Castellanos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Searching pass he's played there. And he's quick to return it. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pass has gone astray. Lerma.
This is the time you need that pace.
He won't be happy with that one, and that's a good-looking ball. And here's Castellanos. Jeremy Pino. So, what can they make of this? And here's Johnson. Caresses it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And it's Mitchell. Hughes. Clipped into space. Caught offside that time. Souček. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Mitchell. That is good alertness. Castellanos. Bowen. Now it's Castellanos. Somerville.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drives it in, and he's cleared it back out. And he's managed to get free. And that has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Socek. Somerville. In early. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lacroix. Johnson, who's set up one goal so far. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Diving header! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
Crystal Palace are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Mitchell. Good ball, good take. Can he get on the chance? It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
Chance for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop? Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the ball in. There's the header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ball swung, and a header! And that's in. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose.
Towering header! He's got a goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goal! Number 11, Castellanos.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Bowen, good driving run. Oh, good-looking ball. Johnson going after that. Lerma. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Lerma. And here's Pino. Munoz. Now it's Johnson. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, what has happened here? Johnson, and he shoots! And he's stuck it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 11, Johnson.
Disasi. This is Souček. And he's forced to go back. 5 minutes left on the clock. Over to the right flank. Hughes. Mitchell.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now this could be a chance. He shifted it to the flank. Threads one. Has a shot! He's put it wide. Lacroix does really well to win the ball there. And it's Pino. Mitchell. And here's Pino. Hughes. Hughes receives. Bullish header! And that's a good finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 2,
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Disasi. Somerville. Munoz. Lerma. And it's Hughes. Now it's Castellanos. He's in a great position here. And he's being shifted off it. And it's been shipped out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Bowen. Jeremy Pino. Mitchell.
6
Munoz.
minutes has been indicated.
Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Jude. Oh, good spread. And he was quick to react. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Bowen. Not the most accurate pass. Jeremy Pino.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Pino. Castellanos. Well, this is surely their last chance. Lerma. Mitchell. Crystal Palace do have a chance to counter here.